eyes, this is what they said. Just remember that I love you the same as back then, and I can't wait for the day that I can hold you again. Don't worry, cause it'll be the same as before. Don't give up hope, love always, Lenore. The first few sending pages came less through time. Curiosity started taking over his mind. The letters once written came close to none. For every 10 he was lucky to get back one. So he wrote it once more just to ask her why. He waited months and months and got no reply. He kinda thought it was strange, but he knew all along that the girl that he loved would never do him wrong.
Telling a story, a criminal's love story. Telling a story, a criminal's love story. Telling a story, a criminal's love story. Telling a story, a criminal's love story.
His time was up, homicide was free, all debts were paid back to society. A man who once gambled his life to a shame, he captured pride and dignity, regained a positive name. Still something was missing, his life was incomplete. It seemed the feelings from his lady became totally delete. Trying to be patient, he could no longer anticipate. He said to himself, I think I'll investigate. He arrived at a house that night, feeling anxious to see her, but indirectly uptight, because he knew what he was doing was totally wrong. But if the lover was wrong, he didn't wanna be right. So he slowly woke up, put one ear to the door. But what he thought would never happen had happened for sure. It seemed the only one who ever stole his heart away was lying in bed, making another man stay. Heartbroken, confused and numb, he didn't know if to confront her or just play dumb. A silent fury had raged in his mind. One side told him to step on, but the other side was love blind. All alone in the world, self-imprisoned, enticed by her way to do her beauty and her magnetism. Less for himself, more for her. He was given a fool in disguise. That's how he was living life. Catatonic, he stood stiff and cold, thinking of his other friend, a bottle of old gold. Because the price she had to pay would set him free, like Romeo and Juliet ended a tragedy. There was no alternative, his mind was made. He said to himself, this price must be paid. As he broke down the door, she looked as if she knew that homicide